How powerful can a fighter jet be? Meet the F-22 Raptor, a machine engineered to win air-to-air combat before a dogfight even begins, built by Lockheed Martin in partnership with Boeing to replace the aging F-15 Eagle. First flight, 1997. Entered USAF service, 2005. For nearly 2 decades, it has been regarded as the apex air superiority fighter. Power here is synergy, stealth, supercruise, extreme agility, and advanced sensors. Stealth reduces detectability. It is the foundation. Supercruise sustains supersonic speed without afterburners. Thrust vectoring yields post-stall agility. Sensor fusion gives first look, first shot, first kill. Internal bays preserve stealth while launching weapons in seconds. Mission: secure airspace and enable friendly forces. Clear adversary fighters, bombers, and surveillance aircraft. That air umbrella lowers risk for troops and strike aircraft. It is an enabler, a ghost in the machine. It shapes the whole battle space, not just single dogfights. Let's break down the truths behind the Raptor's power. We'll cover stealth, speed and agility, advanced sensors, and weapons loadouts. Then its history, production limits, and comparisons. Fact only. The truth of a modern apex predator. Stealth can make it look marble-sized on radar. LPI radar searches without shouting. Nozzles pivot to point lift and thrust. Launch while staying hidden. Share the sky picture in real time. Win before they ever see you. Stealth, low observability, is baked into every surface. Carefully angled planes deflect radar energy away. Less energy returns to the emitter. Detection range collapses. Result: a dramatically reduced radar cross-section. On screens, it can appear as a tiny, ambiguous blip, if at all. Every seam, edge, and fastener is designed to tame reflections. Engines are buried deep to hide hot, reflective components. S-shaped intakes mask the compressor face from radar. A simple line of sight block with massive impact on RCS. Canopy coatings reduce cockpit reflections. Cockpit and access panels are treated for LO performance. Radar-absorbent materials convert radar energy to trace heat. Internal bays prevent external pylons from spiking RCS. Older designs carry stores outside, easy radar targets. Doors open for seconds. The jet stays a ghost. Trade-off: payload versus invisibility. Stealth wins the doctrine. Undetected. Pilots maneuver freely inside threat rings. Targets are tracked and engaged before they even know. A profound information imbalance defines the fight. First look, first shot, first kill, by design. Most battles end beyond visual range, not in turning fights. Lethality with survivability. That's the stealth dividend. Stealth is the core, not paint, but a philosophy. Next, the physics that make it fast and agile. Shape, materials, bays, tactics, all aligned. Now, how the Raptor outruns and outclimbs threats. Twin F-119s, the muscle behind the stealth. Speed, altitude, and control, without burning through fuel. 2 Pratt & Whitney F-119s, about 35,000 pounds of thrust each. Rapid acceleration and blistering climb rates. Top speed over Mach 2 with afterburner. Speed to intercept or disengage on its own terms. Supercruise, sustained Mach bar 1.5 without afterburner. Older jets need burners, fuel-hungry and hot IR signatures. Arrive with more fuel, stay longer, fight harder. Missiles launched faster, fly farther. Kinetic energy matters. 2-dimensional vectoring. Nozzles pivot up to 20 degrees. Point the nose to shoot, even when sliding across the sky. Triple redundant fly-by-wire makes the edge controllable. Surfaces and thrust harmonize for tight, stable turns. In a knife fight, cues line up quicker than the opponent's. Agility plus control equals lethal dogfighting options. Computers fly the airframe so the pilot can fight the battle. Stable at the limit, headroom for tactical decisions. Control the when, where, and how of every engagement. Speed and agility set the stage. Sensors decide the outcome. Centerpiece: Northrop Grumman AN/APG-77 AESA radar. Thousands of TR modules steer beams instantly, scan vast volumes, track many targets at once. hop frequencies to resist detection and jamming, low probability of intercept, search without shouting, high-speed data links between Raptors, use radar power and techniques to disrupt enemy sensors. Fusion, multiple sensors combined into one view. Common integrated processor correlates and classifies. ALR-94, passive detection of emitters hundreds of miles away. AAR-56 warns of missile launches and threats. Displays present a clear, prioritized tactical map. Automation sorts threats so pilots can decide faster. Cognitive offload, less manual sensor juggling. The jet becomes a flying sensor and C2 node. Shared data multiplies force effectiveness. Sensors cue weapons, quietly, quickly, decisively. Primary armament rides inside 3 internal bays. Main bay, up to 6 AM-120s for beyond visual range kills. Hydraulic ejectors push clear before ignition, safe at high G. Side bays each hold 1 AM-9 Sidewinder for close fights. Trapeze presents the seeker to the airstream to lock. Backup M61A2 20mm cannon with 480 rounds. Door flushed. Typical sequence: detect passively or with LPI radar. Maneuver unseen into a firing position. In range, open bay, fire, close, seconds. Missile goes active. The jet breaks or targets another bandit. Shooter often remains undetected throughout. Limited strike, 2 1000 lb GBU 32 JDAMs plus 2 AIM-120s. Precision against key ground nodes and SAM sites. When stealth isn't needed, 4 wing pylons for fuel or ordnance. But pylons significantly increase radar signature. All of this must be managed by a single pilot, with help from design. Single seat, 1 pilot, complete responsibility. Glass cockpit consolidates flight, nav, sensor, and weapons data. HOTAS lets pilots manage systems without head-down time. HUD projects essentials. Eyes stay outside for threats. Onboard oxygen and life support for high-altitude, high-G flight. Upgrades enable improved off-boresight weapon queuing. Pilots log hundreds of sim hours for tactics and emergencies. Live exercises like red flag hone real-world skills. Goal: make system management second nature. Next, how we got here and why there are so few Raptors. Origins: 1980s Advanced Tactical Fighter Program. Goal: next-gen air superiority against emerging Soviet threats. Counter-platforms like Su-27 and MiG-29. Lockheed's YF-22 beats Northrop's YF-23 in 1991. First flight, September 7, 1997, major milestone. Post-Cold War, budgets and priorities shifted. The 750 jet plan faced scrutiny over rising costs. Program scaled back through the 2000s. 2009, production capped at 187 operational aircraft. Drivers, cost, competing priorities like F-35, and no peer threat. Export ban, obey amendment, protected sensitive tech. Even close allies were refused. Final jet off the line, December 2011, delivered May 2012. Focus shifted to sustainment and modernization. Incremental upgrades bolster radar, EW, and weapons. A small fleet means high utilization per airframe. Stealth coatings need climate-controlled care. Frequent LO maintenance drives downtime and cost. Scarcity. Deploy only to critical theaters. Now how it stacks up and where it's constrained. Compared to the F-15, the F-22 is a generational leap. F-15 is fast and armed, but not stealthy. An F-22 could kill an F-15 from beyond visual range, often without the F-15 knowing it was targeted. F-22, air superiority specialist. F-35, multi-role quarterback. F-35's sensors and networking surpass even the Raptors in scope, but F-22 remains king in pure air-to-air kinematics. Su-35, powerful, super maneuverable with 3D vectoring. Large payload, but lacks all-aspect stealth. Raptor doctrine: avoid the merge, kill at range. At BVR, retaliation options diminish for non-stealth jets. Biggest drawback? Cost, both procurement and operations. High maintenance hours per flight hour. LO upkeep is time-consuming and exacting. Fleet under 200 makes the jet a scarce resource. Export prohibition. USAF is the sole operator. Therefore, global impact is concentrated, not ubiquitous. Even with limits, its legacy is profound. The Raptor's power is synthesis, not a single stat. Stealth, supercruise, thrust vectoring agility, sensor suite. Weapons, internal medium-range missiles. Stealth enables unseen operations and surprise. Supercruise controls range and tempo. Vectoring yields lethal close-range options. Fusion grants first look, first shot, first kill. Weapons turn information dominance into outcomes. Costs curtailed production. Small fleet, high maintenance demands. No exports. Capability concentrated in the USAF. A silver bullet, precious and finite, built to seize and hold the sky. Still among the most capable fighters today. Its design set the 5th-gen benchmark. It reshaped doctrine. Stealth plus sensors plus speed. Threats evolve, but principles endure. A testament to absolute air dominance. Its power is real, profound, and decisive. If you value truth-first breakdowns, subscribe for more deep dives.